everyone agrees it's kind of life-changing. Once you have it, you don't realize how much you are going to use it. Hey guys, if you've watched my channel at all before, you've probably noticed I enjoy shopping on Amazon, as I'm sure a lot of you do. And so I actually finally went ahead and made a page on my website. I bet you didn't know I had a website. There's not much on it anymore, but I went ahead and made a page with links to my favorite Amazon items, and I'm kind of dividing them up into different categories. So far I have only added things under the home category, but I thought for today I would kind of go around my house and just show you those couple items so you can see them in action. And then of course, if you are interested, you're welcome to click through my link and purchase them on Amazon. And just full disclosure, that's like an affiliate link, so I get a little kickback. It doesn't change anything for you, it doesn't cost you any extra, but it helps me out. So thank you in advance if you take advantage of that. And let's go start the tour. So I'm gonna start here in the kitchen, and the first item is this Gorilla Anti-Fatigue Mat. And I keep it in front of my kitchen sink so I can stand on it while I'm cooking and preparing stuff. Sometimes I'll move it over and put it more like in front of the stove, or kind of just slide it over more in front of the cutting board area if I'm doing food prep and standing for a little while. It definitely makes a big difference if you're standing for a little while. It makes it much more comfortable to stand for a long time. Also, I know a lot of people keep mats in front of their sink, like in case water spills or whatever. It is just like a plasticky, rubbery kind of mat. Very squishy. It's pretty thick. It's maybe, it kind of tapers off at the edge, but it's maybe like 3/4 of an inch thick in the middle, and it comes in a bunch of different sizes and a bunch of different colors. So I have the gray one because it kind of matches the tile of my floor, but there's plenty of different options. And actually, we had some people over here a couple weeks ago for a party, and everyone was like commenting about this mat in the kitchen and asking where I got it. So now you too can know the secret of the Gorilla Mat. And while I'm here in the kitchen, I will turn your attention to the Mola Puro Cordless Glass Water Boiling Kettle. I'm sure I messed up the name. You have probably seen this before in some of my cooking videos because it's just always here on the counter, kind of in the background, but we use this all the time. We drink a lot of tea, and so I actually purchased this a couple of years ago, and it just boils water. It just has one button, so you don't have to worry about like temperatures and different things. You just plug it in, and you can see the different fill lines. I usually just make like this much. That's perfect for a cup of tea. But it just boils water so quickly. It's also good for like if you're making soup or ramen noodles or something where you need a little bit of boiling water. It just is a lot faster and more convenient than doing it on the stove. I've also given them as gifts and things, and everyone agrees it's kind of life-changing. Once you have it, you don't realize how much you are going to use it until you really get one. So I know everyone appreciates it once I've recommended it to them. So that's the Mola Puro electric water boiling kettle. And the last item in the kitchen, which you have also seen me use before in videos, is my air fryer. This is the Simple Living air fryer, and actually this exact model doesn't seem to be available anymore, but what I have linked looks like the next version up, so it's actually a little bit nicer than this one. But I love this because it has a huge capacity. It's kind of scuzzy in there. But you can fit a ton in here. You could probably cook a whole chicken, which is not something I've done before, but actually one of my goals when I first started using the air fryer. And all the controls are electronic. I just plugged it in so I can show you. All the controls are digital, so you just can set the temperature to whatever you want. You set the cook time to whatever, and then you just let it start. It's really easy to use and adjust. Again, it's really simple. There's not like a lot of complicated. I mean, I see there's like these different little presets. I've never used any of that. I've just used the temperature and the time. So real simple, and I love the air fryer because I'm more into like crispy foods than soggy foods. So I just find that I'm more of an air fryer person than like a crock pot person, or I haven't tried the Instant Pot, but I've kind of I'm afraid of that because I know it's more of like a soggy food making thing than a crispy food making thing. So air fryer is great. You've seen me make hard-boiled eggs in it. It's great for all your frozen foods. You can basically grill things. I've made like kebabs in here with meats and vegetables, and they just get like crispy and almost grilled. So love the air fryer, and like I said, the one that I have a link to is even nicer than the one that I have. And my last two items are actually here in the bathroom. So the first one is the Whimsy drain cover. So I had a little bit of a drain situation recently. So long story short, I ended up getting this drain in my bathroom sink replaced, and to make it easy to clean like hair and stuff out of here, they didn't attach the plug to the like stick that raises it up and down inside the drain. So it's just fully removable, which is great for cleaning, but it means I can't really use it to plug the drain, which I do pretty frequently because I hand wash a lot of clothes and things in the sink. So I ended up getting this rubber drain cover, and it actually comes in a bunch of colors, but I just got this kind of clear white one, and you just pop it down over the drain. And it totally works to stop the water. So it works great. It's easy to, you just sit it down, and then when it's time to unplug it, there's a little suction cup at one end, so it's really easy to pull it up and let the water back out. Also, you're supposed to be able to use the suction cup to like hang it somewhere to dry. I have found that it kind of falls down when I do that, so I'm not really using the suction cup for that purpose. I'll try putting it here and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, it's so simple and it works so well, and I've been really happy with this. And this is the last item, which just arrived, and I'm super excited about this as well. This is called the Arid Cotton Ball, Swab, and QTip storage set. But it's not really a set. This is all one unit. So these three little canisters are attached together. The lids all come off separately, but it's exactly what I was looking for. So I used to keep my cotton balls and my swabs and my cotton rounds in like this one single canister that I had for at least 10 years, probably more like 15 years. And it was plastic, and you know how plastic kind of like breaks down and becomes oily after a while? So that was what was happening to this, and like these things never really fit in there exactly right anyway. So I was just thinking there has to be something that's like a set of 3 containers that's the right height for Q-tips, the right diameter for cotton rounds, and then like one more container for cotton balls. And I just searched on Amazon, and this exact product was here. It's exactly what I wanted. It's just clear, so it like matches with everything. It's a good little size, so it fits perfectly on this little shelf that's above my toilet here, and I'm so happy with it. I saw some of the reviews, people were saying like they didn't realize the pieces were stuck together, or they didn't realize how small the containers were. That's exactly what I wanted. These are the exact sizes that I wanted, and I didn't want like 3 separate jars to mess with. I just wanted one unit. So for me, that's exactly what I was looking for. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour around my house, looking at some of my favorite Amazon household items. Again, I'll be adding to that Amazon page that's on my website. So as I start putting things in the other categories, you can check that out. And again, of course, if you use any of those links, that is just like a referral link from me. So I get a little bonus. You don't pay anything extra or do anything extra, so it just helps me out. So thank you for doing that. And of course, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up so I know that you like videos like this. And if you really like it, you can subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.